Hey Star Fam, it's Laren. I'm out of Denver, Colorado, and I'm so excited to share my story with you. Before Isogenics, I was living and breathing the beauty industry. I just always wanted to build this huge mega empire in the beauty industry and just like crush some goals. I got landed my dream job when I was 24 years old and helped build a company, a huge salon brand from one location to three locations, a $400,000 company to a $6.5 million company. I was managing over 100 stylists and helping them build to multiple six-figure incomes. And I won master or finalist of Masters of Business, and we won Inc. 5000 Fastest Growing Companies. I was a business coach for L'Oreal. So many incredible things were happening. And from an outsider's perspective, people were like, wow, she is living her ideal life. But I was working 7 days a week, 80 hours a day, and going home feeling exhausted. I was feeling unfulfilled and I wasn't feeling free. I was single for years. I was literally trading my life in for that job, yet I wasn't able to afford the things in my life. I was going home to a crappy apartment. I couldn't afford these things. And I'm like, how is this possible that I'm helping all these other people succeed, but I will never make the money that I truly deserve in this industry? And I had all these goals to hit by the time I was 30, and I woke up at 30 years old. They had just offered me a part ownership of the company, and I was sitting there. I remember it so clearly, and I was like, this isn't what success is meant to feel like. And I don't see myself walking in here in 5 years. And I didn't want to manage 100 people anymore. I wanted the opportunity to impact thousands of people's lives. And I was also realizing with the power of social media and how fast online marketing space was growing, I'm like, there's so many more ways to impact more people on a deeper level. And I was craving more fulfillment. And I was grateful for everything I had accomplished, but I was like, there is so much more. And at the time, I was just living on 2 4-shot lattes every day, drinking wine at night. I would wake up with hot flashes. I was losing my hair. It was affecting the way I was showing up to work every day. I felt cranky and reactive and moody. And it was a stylist that introduced me to Isogenics. I said yes to the products in that second. And little did I know when I said yes, my life was about to change forever. Within a month, I lost all this weight. I started sharing everything because I believe in it. And when I believe in something, I share. And all of a sudden, an extra $500 to $800 that started rolling in dramatically changed my life and relieved me from so much financial stress that I realized, okay, there's something to this. That I went to a celebration event in 2016 and heard Emily Bavra's speech, and it changed my life. It was like God reached inside of me and turned one light switch off and one switch on. It was I just knew, in that second that he was redirecting my life forever. And there was a bigger calling for me, a bigger purpose for me that I was meant to fulfill. And it was just a few months later that my mentors, Lauren Scott St. John, took me to Napa as a reward for my leadership and success up to that point. And it was over those 3 days that I was like, my life is forever changed. I want to wake up and do this every single day. I want to travel. I want to experience life. I want to impact more people. I want to actually be able to make a shift in this world and be a part of this community that Isogenics and the Start Your Life community has created. I knew that young entrepreneurs like us, we think differently. We want to create differently. We want to build our lives differently. I wanted that laptop lifestyle. I wanted to be able to contribute back at a bigger level. I wanted to be able to change, create more experiences for my family that I was never realized that I was ever going to be able to create. And it was that weekend that I knew, and I sent my resignation letter over that weekend because it awakened me to show me what was possible for Isogenics. And I remember sitting there and I closed my eyes and I said a prayer and I was like, God, I choose you. I choose this calling, this path that you've put in my heart, and I trust you. I am going all in and completely having faith in the vision of what Isogenics is creating. Have faith in what Kathy Coover is wanting to create, what Start Your Life and Jim and Eric and everything is creating. I went home and I left my job. After building this huge business for years, you guys, I went all in with Isogenics way before I probably should have, but I trusted the vision. I have so much faith in where this company is going. I have so much faith for what I want to impact and what I want to create with this and who I want to attract. And over the last couple of years, I have had that opportunity. And at the beginning, it was hard. Like, I sold everything to be able to do this. I moved out of my house. I moved in with my boyfriend's mom. I sold all of my furniture. I sold all of my clothes, my shoes, everything to do this. My boyfriend picked up a night job doing labor work to pay for our expenses. I gave up everything. And I was like, God, I am willing to go through a season of obedience and trust you, and a season of restraint, and a season of just going all in and giving this everything I got and just pouring into people, knowing that this is going to create a life of freedom forever. I'm willing to sacrifice and invest a couple years to create that life of freedom. But it wasn't a sacrifice. I have poured into people and created the most incredible team of leaders. I attract the most incredible entrepreneurs that want to build a legacy. And that's what I love about what Eric always casts with Start Your Life, that Isagenix can be the vehicle to fund future dreams. It can be the launch pad for people with these incredible visions to create even bigger impact, but it can fund those future dreams. It can allow us to contribute in ways that we never would have been able to contribute before. It allows us to live this laptop lifestyle, to have this freedom and abundance, and be a part of a community and a vision that is so much bigger than ourselves. I always say, like, I call Isagenix for the chosen ones. I honestly believe it's like God is just purposely putting the chosen ones in this company to do so much more that we can even imagine right now. And that's what fuels me every single day when I wake up, is not only who am I going to impact today, but like following that deep purpose in the deep calling inside of my heart, knowing that I am being guided to something so much bigger that I can't even see right now, and casting that vision to people and saying, like, this will change your life. I am so grateful for the Start community. I am proud to be a part of this company. I'm so grateful that I went all in and have trusted the process. I have fallen in love with the process, the good moments, the bad moments, the hard moments and challenging moments, and the most beautiful moments to celebrate. And I'm thankful that every single one of you watching this is going to be able to choose this path for yourself too, and be a part of the Start community, be a part of the bigger impact that we're making, and trust the process, because what we have done and where we are going is something so much bigger than we can see right now.